Well now, hello everybody! I wanted to sort of start this video on a different note inside a spaceship, however, there's been some little developments that mean I can start it a little bit earlier, literally as I walk out of the apartment building. So if we pan the camera around and we look on the floor, someone's left a little present here, which is kind of the theme of today's video. So Snartisan are launching their Christmas event, as you can see. We've got some presents, and basically it's going to be like a 12 days of Christmas. I don't know if it actually is 12 days, is it? Yes, it is, more or less. In a row to Christmas, so you can get free gifts. And today's one, I believe, is some jumpers. I don't think they're in the hangar yet, but we're going to go and do one of the little missions that we can get. So I'm going to put that in my inventory for now. The idea of those little ones I'll get to in a moment. I'm just going to get somewhere where it's a bit brighter, and we'll see if those things are in my inventory or not. They will come under clothing. So basically you just put a code in the launcher. No, we haven't got them yet, so I'll have to see if I can show you a picture of those later on. So you just go to the website. There's a Luminalia, I think that's how it's pronounced, up at the top there, because this is a present delivery mission I've got. Oh, there's another one here, look. And then you just put a code in as if you're doing a free flight. You get some ships. I'm going to grab another one of these. Yoink. I don't think there's many people on the server at the minute who know about these, which is why I'm finding them all. And I may have just come onto a fresh server. So yes, it's the Christmas event. There is two main things you can do during the Christmas event. One of them is scan the landing zones, as I am doing now. So that would be New Babbage, which is where I am, Lawville, and Area 18. See, here's another one hiding behind a plant pot for these little boxes here. And you can store them in your personal inventory, kind of like if you are hand mining the gemstones with the mining tool. And then what you can do is you can go to the trade area of any city. I'm going to do that soon. And you can trade them in for money. And I believe they're worth 1,000 credits each. So yeah, here they are, look. We'll have a look at the description in a minute, just as we get on the train to go to the spaceport. So, a small wrap package meant to get you in the Luminalia spirit. Brand-new merchants collecting the holiday used to hide small gifts aboard their ship to encourage revelers to explore all their wares. As the holiday grew within popularity within the UEE, not that we have Christmas or anything, human merchants modified this tradition by hiding empty gift wrap packages around a space station or landing zone that could be exchanged for credits if returned unopened. The increased foot traffic into their stores spurned holiday sales and became a tradition in its own right. Stow it for sentimental value or sell it at a commodities terminal and spend the credits on a holiday gift for yourself. Like guns, for instance, as tends to be the case in Star Citizen. Hello, Mr. Morozov Armor Person, with your many FS9 magazines, because you are using an FS9. And our mission is the other half of the Christmas event that's going on from now until Christmas, obviously. In your personal tab, or at least this one was in my personal tab, because you don't get them as a general one. Is that Christmas one? Doesn't look like it, that just looks like a normal one. I found the one that I've got in for a delivery tab in my personal missions tab anyway, and you go to accept it, and you see you have Luminalia, present and delivery. And you can see that this wants me to collect some boxes from Microtech, one of the Shubin mining facilities, and then we're going to drop them off in various places by the looks of it. So it's a very spread out one, but you do get a fair few credits for it, and it's good fun, and it means we're going to have some boxes on the ship. But what ship shall we use? Now, I originally wanted to do this thing for giggles in the 890 jump, but sadly there's still a bug in this build, which means if you dock to a station in the 890, it causes the ship to turn into a brick. Basically, once you've undocked it, it becomes unresponsive and you can't use it. So unfortunately, a bit of a bummer, but we can't. However, I can use the 600i I bought with the in-game money. So I bought this one with in-game cash, not real money cash, because I can't upgrade to one of my 600i that I want to. But I did buy the sterling paint for it, so this gorgeous, like, very MISC freelancer finish. I'm going to use that instead. It's been a while since I've flown one of these. I'm actually looking forward to it. If I can get in the pilot seat. There we go. Oh, it looks pretty. The bare metal look on spaceships is still very cool, and it's sort of like a a strange blue highlight that this skin has with the 600i. It looks fantastic. I would argue that this looks better than the skin that you get with like the $25,000 or whatever it is, the gold and black one. This just looks so nice. Okay, we need to go to Shubin Mining, which is over there somewhere. But first we need to get some altitude and get out of the lower atmosphere. So as we spurn away from New Babbage Spaceport, going for Christmas plans. What's everybody doing for Christmas? I've gone back home, so I've gone back to my folks' place, so I'm off the boat now. Maybe until the new year, we'll see. I always have a tendency to go back home for Christmas. Partly because it's cold. I don't mind the cold though. And secondly because we have a lot of the boat left to rebuild and it's easier to do it when I'm not living on it. Oh, just look at that ship's skin. It looks so clean. And thankfully it's daytime where we're going to pick these things up. That's a rare change for me, doing YouTube content. Landing somewhere in the middle of the day. I didn't bring a multi-tool with me, which is a little bit of a bummer now that I think about it, because it will make them easier to move, but never mind. We'll just have to do some more legwork as we come in. That looks like a Mercury Star Runner down there. It is. It's got the red alert skin on. Down. At least they didn't land on the pad, so we can go and pinch one of the pads. Oh, look at that. Who needs third person, eh? There we go. I think what we'll do is we will take the cargo bay down and we'll dump them all in the cargo bay and then bring them up and we'll put them all up on the bed in the front cabin for a nice picture. I'm really looking forward to the 600i rework when they eventually get round to it. It dearly needs it to sort of bring it up to par with the lovely developments that the A90 jump had. I'm just sad I never managed to upgrade mine. There was an offer where I could have got it for £43 instead of 70 and I didn't take it on the day and I missed out. It really bums me out a bit. Ooh, windy! Appropriate weather for delivering presents. If we send this thing back up actually, now that I think about it. Oh. Call the cargo lift while we go and get one of these. Oh, somebody's driving round. Bezzing it around in their mule. You coming in here, friend? Here's gift number 1. And you see we've got presents. Lots of presents everywhere. Looks like there's another mission here as well. I wonder if that's what he's come here to do. He's not saying anything at the moment. Oh, way! That's the wind on Microtech for you. That skin looks so good. It looked great before I got blasted on my arse. Let's hope this works and doesn't bug out. That's one. Minus 56 degrees and survival of half an hour or so in this light armour set that I've got on. I'm back in my normal sort of venturing Atlasan, Aztalan, how you pronounce it, Galena set. Again, not really any heavy armour. Got nothing in it. Never mind. So both of these. Oh, that one's got storm walls on it. That one's really cool. Don't blow me over, please. There we go. And run a little bit quicker when we're not running into the wind. Our buddy's still got his mule there. Oh, there's somebody dead on the floor. Okay. Let's put the box back, see if we can res him. Oh no, the present's been blown away. Can't have that. Oh! Let's put the elevator up and we'll grab one as it goes. Let's have a look at that dude who was on the pavement over here. I do have a med gun though, I don't know if I can do anything for him. Doesn't look like it, I'm afraid. I might take his... oh, he's got a railgun. That's really going to annoy him. I'm not going to take any of his stuff. I was thinking about taking his grab gun, but I don't really need it, come to think of it. He'll leave his body here. I'd be tempted to drag it away from the landing pad to stop other people looting it, though. Box number 3 with the storm walls on it. I love this design. This is obviously a new one for this year. I don't think I've seen this one in previous years. There we go. Got there in the end. A little bit messy, a little bit buggy. That's Star Citizen. There we go. That's cool. May have to get a thumbnail for that. There we go. Thumbnail opportunity seized. Okay, let's get these things to where they need to go. Okay, first jump. Oh, it's Mike L4, so it's one of the new stations. We'll go to this one and we'll drop this present off.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
We do need to, of course, land here. It looks like we've come from the bottom of the station, or the top. Hard to tell. Like a glove, no third person again. I swear I'm getting better at this. Oh, Adeline gets the golden one. Not the one with the storm walls on it though. I'm not 100% sure where I've got to wing this thing. Oh, I didn't mean to drop it. Lobby, there we go. I'm guessing it needs to be in the admin office, which is going to be on one of the promenades, but we'll soon see. Yep, here we go. Galleria. Mike L4. There should be an admin office. Here it is. And there's a Covalex box to dump it in. Bit of an unceremonious delivery place for a Christmas present, but never mind. And that will be number 1. One down, 2 to go. And this is Mike L3, so we're literally doing one big triangular circuit around the entire Stanton system to do this mission for not a lot of money, but it's a bit of fun, and that's what's important. Down again, safety, look at that. So much better.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
My character desperately needs a drink, so we're going to have to do that, I think. It is, so Ananya gets the storm waltz. Oh, this one's nice and easy. Don't need to take another lift for this one. Admin office is just as you leave through the security. And I half don't want to give this one away. I really love the Stonewall wrapping paper on this one. There we go. I thought it was going to bug out for a second because that one was being a bit tricksy, but no, it's alright. It's going in. There we go, 2 down, 1 to go. Back to Microtech for this one. Quick, get on before the elevator leaves. No! There we go. Okay. Home sweet home. Let's let the engine cool down. I'll get back to New Babbage. Oh my look, it's probably going to be night time now. Looking that way. We did leave during the daytime, so we can't have it all. And it looks like our drop-off for our last present is just to the edge of the city there. To the west side of the city, if you're looking at the spaceport. So just on a rooftop down there. There's the pad. That's looking pretty small for a 600i, if I'm honest. We have to sort of balance it. And open the exterior. Well, it might fit just. Be bloody close. The wind is actually blowing the ship all over the place. Way, as you can tell. Oh, no. This is fun. It's hard trying to get this one down. By the wind. I've never known the wind a ship so much before. There we go. Sort of slammed it down. She's down. It'll do. It's nowhere near as good as the other ones. Turn the engines off to get blown away. No, I think we're alright. And last box for Akash is the default green Luminalia box. Hopefully we don't get blown off the roof. Oh, close. And here's our Covalex drop-off box on top of the roof. this one's bugging out a bit. Come on. There we go. Server's being a bit slow now. I may actually change servers for the last part that we're going to do here. Leave our 600i precariously perched on top. There we go. Luminalia. Present delivery. And you should get 8.5k? Yep. Which is, it works out to be about 8k with the amount that I had to pay for a quantum fuel refill when we were on the other side of the system. Ooh, windy. But yeah, we are going to change servers just quickly for the last part of this. So, back in a second. Okay, took a little bit longer than a few minutes because I had to fly back. Because I respawned back at like L3, so we had to redo our sort of weird triangle again. But we're back in New Babbage and we're going to head to the Commons. So we can turn these little presents in, and we're going to see if we can find some more along the way, although there is a lot of people on this server. So there may not be any around. Let's go and have a look. Oh, here's one. Right on top of the natural loop as we come out. Look, I'm going to grab this one. There's another one right over there as well. Wow. Oh, and in that corner, they're everywhere. There's a bunch more here. That's 3. People aren't looking, obviously, or they don't know, they aren't aware of them yet. Hopefully that I will make more people aware of them if you guys are watching this. There's another one. Wow. I don't know how many of these I can actually store. Any more? There must be. Come on. There's another one. Easy money, easy money. I know it's kind of pointless because 318 is not that far away, but it's still money if you want to buy weapons or ammo or stuff in the time that we have left to enjoy this patch. Any more? Any more? I think we might have run out of luck. We need to get back on this tram for the Commons anyway. We'll stick our head up. Any little present boxes? There's one in the gym. There's 2. There's 3. They're everywhere. So they spawn in the gym if you're around Microtech. And I believe it's Microtech Planetary Services. I could be wrong. Yeah, you use this terminal here. There we go, Luminaria gift. Oh, they've reduced the price of them. So you only get 500 AUEC for each one. It used to be 1,000 in previous years, but it seems they've nerfed the price of them a bit. Maybe they thought they were a little bit too much of an easy money. But you can see I've got 13 of them, so we've got 6,500 credits. So a little bit of fun and easy money. Just to go and pick up some presents that are dotted around the landing zones, as you can see. That was just a quick tour around New Babbage, and I don't know if they're going to be at somewhere like Port Olisar. I would assume they would be, but yeah, the major landing zones on all the planets, Horizon included, you'll find these. You can just go and snap them up and get yourself some free money. But we aren't going to end there, because there's one more thing to show you. So for this, we've come to the surface entrance near the promenade and the plaza. You get to this via the Commons, as you can see. And the last time I did this, I did it in a ship. And lots of other people do it in a spaceship as well. But I figured I was going to do it with a ground vehicle, just to sort of give you a sense of scale. And come down to the planetary surface exit, so the big garage at the Commons.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
And I think we'll take our Nox out. We could use the Centurion, because I think that's the subscriber vehicle of the month, but we're not going to bother. So now good old Nox.
You are clear to launch.
There we go. Bit wibbly in the garage. As soon as we get outside, we'll be alright. And now we're out on the ice. We want to try and look for the habitation building, which should be off to our left, I believe. Somewhere around there. There's the IAE. There it is.
Thank you.
We go out on the ice this way. There's the spaceport. Go underneath the rail line. Wibbly. Forgot how squirrely the Nox is. I don't know if we can actually go through this way. I suppose we'll find out in a moment. Doesn't look like we can. Oh, then again. Oh, yep, we can. This is where we want to go. So as you can see, if we pan up, you can see we're going up to the habitation building. So the Aspire Grand. And we want to skirt underneath it, so we follow the mag rail that normally goes into the Aspire Grand from the spaceport. As you can see, it's going to get a bit wibbly here, so you have to be careful, especially in a hover vehicle. This is why lots of people tend to do it in ships, but so long as we don't go too fast, we should be okay. And as we wend our way down into the dark recesses of the Aspire Grand's sub-zero basement, you can see there's a gentle firelight in the distance. And we come to one of CIG's best Easter eggs, which is a little Christmas scene which is underneath the Aspire Grand inside Microtech. Turn the blazing light off. And go and park our Nox in front of the snowman over here if it stops wibbling about so much. It's very windy, which is why it's a bit squirrely to control. We'll shut the engines down. And there we go. Lovely Christmas scene in the middle of Nuke Babbage. And I thought that's where we'll end the video here. So, that is the Christmas event that's going on right now within Star Citizen. That is the Christmas mission that you can do, some delivery ones. I don't think there's anything else special that they've added this year. If there is, then I'll do a little follow-up on it. But I wanted to take on a little store of Stanton whilst we're doing some Christmas mission tours. And of course there's those little boxes that you can go and find. If you are registered with an account, which I imagine if you're watching this you should be by now, if not then get yourself sorted. And each day towards Christmas, like I said at the beginning of the video, 12 days of Christmas, you can open up these Luminalia gifts by just putting in the code on the website. Just scroll down on the Luminalia page, they'll probably tend to have it every day on the front page, and you can get yourself a free gift. This time it's some jumpers, and I will see if I can put a screenshot in somewhere of me wearing one of them just before we exit. So yeah, with that, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watching everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you like this and think I deserve it, please give it a like, consider subbing if you fancy sticking around. If you're thinking of taking part in the game, feel free to use my referral code on screen or click the link below for bonus in-game money that helps me out as well. See you in the next one.